Thanks so much for staying with us. They describe themselves as Florida's sweetest attraction. Mixon Fruit Farms is celebrating the grand opening of the Mixon Farmhouse Inn this week. And to talk more about the grand event is Director of Weddings and Events, Sherry Gooby. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
This is very exciting. Tell us what the farmhouse is.
Well, the farmhouse is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath farmhouse that sits in the middle of the orange grove. It's surrounded by a white wooden fence. It holds 13 people, and we're renting it out to our brides or pretty much anyone who would like to stay there. We do over 100 events a year, so our brides were looking at a place to stay, and so this is like the perfect solution for that.
It is, because often you look when you're planning a wedding that night before, you don't want to travel, especially having the dinner, so you could have the rehearsal dinner there, and then maybe the bridal party could stay there or whatnot. So that's fantastic.
Yeah,
what a great thing to think about.
We're very excited about it.
Yeah, so how did you guys come up with the idea? It just evolved, or?
Well, the house was built by Bill Mixon 8 years ago for his wife Mary, and unfortunately they both passed away. So we were looking for something to honor them and do something very special with the house. And so it was a no-brainer to do this for our brides, and they absolutely love it. We've had 11 weddings already booked before we even opened.
Oh,
so,
my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, for folks who can't get an idea, tell me, it's all decked out vintage and really,
all
right?
vintage farm stuff. Julie Busa is Janet Mixon's daughter, and she designed the whole place.
Oh, wow.
She has shiplap come in from a house in northern Florida, from a cabin that was built in 1908. On one of the walls, she has Chicago brick that was hand cut at the house, put all through the kitchen.
Sounds wonderful.
All new appliances, wood floors, like just completely renovated. We have Mixon artifacts and memorabilia and how the farm started 77 years ago, you know, with the deed of the land. And so it's just really interesting. It's like a museum. When you walk around, there's like different articles and stuff like that. So it's really fun. It's special. You're not just staying at a hotel, but you're like a part of something.
Right, and I just did a story that weddings right now, everyone wants to be very distinct and something that's meaningful. So many folks love that farm feeling or that era.
It's very big.
It's perfect since it fit the bill. When the grand opening is today, correct?
It's today from 5:30 to 8. And we're also doing the grand opening of our Mixon's Amazing Play Place, which kind of ties into our weddings because the brides like to rent this place out for cocktail hour because it has, you know, life-size chess and ping pong and bocce ball, mini golf, and they love to put the DJ out there with the bar, and it's a lot of fun. But it is open to the public for children because there's a big water slide, and so that's open every day for them.
That's funny because the name Play Place makes me think of kids, but you say you do a lot of team building, and it's really, you know, and again, you said weddings lends itself to that as well. So fantastic to have the two. So during the grand opening, you can actually, as you said, walk around and really experiencing everything.
Yeah, it's neat. We're going to have the whole place staged out for like events. So you're going to hop on the tram ride and you're going to go over to the farmhouse, and we're going to have, you know, all of our vendors there, catering. We have Pier 22, Nancy's Barbecue, Der Dutchman and their cakes. So you're going to be eating your way all around Mixon's and drinks and you know, photo booth. It's going to be really fun. And then at the end, you're going to end up in Mixon's store, and you can win prizes and all kinds of giveaways and freebies. So
you said a faux sort of weddings going on as well.
Yeah,
so
we have a bride and groom walking around.
So don't worry if you see, we're not going to interfere with their wedding. If you see
but
them.
also the Chambers coming, the BNI. We have the Pirates there. We have, the DeSoto crew, 2 ribbon cuttings. So
or something.
It's a huge event, and it's free.
Oh my gosh.
Open to the public. Anybody can come.
Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. So, and for folks who don't have an idea, because it's a Suncoast treasure, I think, Mixon. So for folks who don't know about Mixon's, give us a little overview of actually the
Mixon's is an attraction, and so it's in Orange Grove that you can come and get our orange swirl ice cream, and you can take a tram tour through the grove to see all of our wildlife animals, and you know, like I said, we do over 100 weddings and events, and just a huge gift shop, and all kinds of birthday parties, and just pretty much anything you can do there.
It sounds like you sound so passionate about what you do, and it sounds like, you know, it is from a family business, and that's probably what lends to its success as well. I'm sure everyone is just
we're all about making memories, and it is my family. We're very all close there, so.
That's wonderful. All right, so let's just talk a little bit more about this event that's going on today. Again, you said it's open to anybody who wants to go.
Yes, open to the public.
Okay, and free?
Free event, yes.
Free event. And again, you can go in and see the farmhouse, and then you can see the play area. And then again, tell us a little bit about when it wraps up. You can go into your
Yep, you wrap up inside Mixon store, and you like go into a raffle, and you can win all kinds of prizes and one of the free night stays at the farmhouse, and just
wonderful.
Little stuff like that. And then all of our vendors are giving away free stuff and promotions and discounts if you book with them. So it's going to be a great time. I'm very excited.
All right, well, it sounds wonderful. And if folks want to have some more information, you can always call or the website, which is mixon.com.
Yep, mixon.com. You can go to our calendar of events and look at everything we're doing there. And then for our weddings, you can go to weddingsinthegrove.com for information about that.
And I bet it's getting quite the waiting. I'm sure it already has a waiting list, but this will just add to it as well.
Absolutely.
So act fast if you want to do that. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Well, speaking of sweets, you won't want to miss a local culinary extravaganza fundraising event. Elena Otaro and Sandy Lang with the Sarasota County Aging Network will give us all the details right after a quick break.